The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Awkward Taste. I am your host, Sarah. With me, the hot one, Jay. Beautiful, beautiful scenery background you got tonight. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. It's what is it? Thursday. Jesus, the week is bleeding into each other, but I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Getting ready for Retro Game Con here in Syracuse this weekend.
Nice.
Got some great stuff to sell. First time being a vendor at a convention, this big. So it's nerve-wracking, trying to hope, we have enough product. I'm not really sure how we're going to do, but I think we'll do all right.
Well, that's the plan, is to go and sell out. That'd be amazing.
Mm-hmm. But, we got some great topics to discuss tonight. Halloween's approaching, so the next two shows, we're going to be talking a lot of Halloween and fall-related items. Tonight, we're going to rank, the monster cereals. For those not familiar, Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Fruit Brute, and Blueberry. There used to be one, they don't sell it anymore. It was Tutti Frutti or something like that. Maybe one day they'll bring them back. We'll see.
No time like the present.
Huh?
No time like the present, because they did.
Right.
They just brought back a lot of weird stuff. So that's a great time to do it now.
Taco Bell found success bringing back the Mexican pizza. They're having a campaign online now. Whether to bring back the enchilada type thing, I can't remember the name of it, or the double decker taco.
It's the enchilada.
Enchilada, yes.
And I only remember that because that horrible song in the 90s. It's like, hit me up with that gooey enchilada. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the double decker taco, the crunchy shell with the soft shell on the outer end, with the refried beans in the middle, holding it all together.
Oh, so good.
Mm.
We wonder why Taco Bell gives us intestinal issues. It's a lot.
It is. Of course, we're going to talk some of our favorite costumes as well. Towards the end of the show, we're going to get into the future of the show. And, of course, we got some food to try.
I like it.
But first, we talk about ranking, the fruit cereals. Let's start out with our least favorite of the bunch. I'll go first here. I tend to buy two every year, and I'll rotate which two I'm getting mostly. This was my first year trying Fruit Brute. Supposed to be cherry. Not a fan. Not a fan. It's not bad. But when you're going up against the other three, it's tough to compete. So for me, number 4 is going to be Fruit Brute.
It's so sad because not only is Fruit Brute number 4 when it comes to the actual taste of the cereal, the wolf is number 4 in all around, for the mascots. Because everybody knows Blueberry, Dracula, Frankenberry. Who the hell knows what the freaking Fruit Brute wolf's name is? So, Fruit Brute, number 4.
All right. Well, we agree there. The true test will be to see if we agree on number 1. I'll go first with, our food item. We both got 2 items tonight. Pop-Tarts, they're always bringing out new flavors, a couple a year. They've made a couple appearances on the show. I've got one tonight, the Little Bites.
Ooh.
This is frosted strawberry banana. I've never seen this. It doesn't say new, so I don't know if it's just new to my market or if it's completely new altogether, but I had to give it a try. They don't have a normal size, as far as I know, strawberry banana Pop-Tart.
Sounds like a good smoothie option, so it might make a good Pop-Tart.
Let us tear this
now,
up.
since we're getting on the Pop-Tarts while you're opening that, are you a freezer with the Pop-Tart person, or are you a toaster?
I've never tried it out of the freezer. I've seen people talk about it lately, so I'm going to have to give it a try. The only flavor I like toasted is the brown sugar cinnamon.
Oh, so good.
Most of the time, I'm straight out of the package. So, right out of the package, it smells like a strawberry banana milkshake you might get, like like a Johnny Rockets or something like that. Here's the actual piece. Not a lot of frosting, but just enough. Got a little crumble on the frosting. The first one, I didn't get a lot of the filling. I don't know if that's just how it is or if it was just that one. Break it open, you can see the strawberry filling in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. The flavor is very subtle. The actual Pop-Tart cake part pastry is too much, I think, or there's too little filling. So, I mean, it's not overly sweet. So I guess that's one plus of it. I'll give this a 6 out of 10 because, the possibilities are there. I think if they just add a little more filling,
okay,
this would score a lot higher.
Not a bad way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Solid 6. Would you buy it again?
Maybe not as often as some of the other flavors, but it could make the rotation.
All right. So, my first one, I'm going to go with the Hostess with the Mostess. Pun definitely intended because I dug up a orange Halloween flavored and colored Hostess. Normally, you guys know that's the white background with the white little squigglies. It's orange here, cupcake. Background is because I'm somewhere else recording than normal. So, I put up a nice background, or maybe I like the Ninja Turtles and we're talking Halloween and it puts me in the mood. You figure it out.
Yeah, that was our friend Kenny Jones asking about the background there. Welcome. Thanks for watching, Kenny.
Thanks for watching, Kenny. You're a mensch. Real good guy. So, right out the package, it's what you expect out of a Hostess cupcake. Smells like the chocolate cake. Hopefully the filling is Halloween flavored and it's not just an orange one. So, let's see. No, it's the classic with orange flavoring at the top. I mean, any big person, any snacky, these are life. So it's a 10 out of 10. I don't care if they're orange, green, blue. I'm taking the Hostess cupcake, and I'm definitely rebuying it over and over again.
Kenny wants to know what Halloween tastes like.
Halloween is a mixture of pumpkin, candy corn, spice, and regret.
And lots of sugar.
Huh.
All right. So before we both hit our next snacks, let's go back to the monster cereals. Number 3. What hits number 3 for you?
Number 3. So number 3, I feel like could be number 2 on a good day, on a real good day. But number 3 for me is Frankenberry. I'm a big proponent of the strawberry flavoring, but I don't always have a craving for strawberry. I'm like, yeah, I could go for some strawberry. Let's go with some Frankenberry. So number 3 is going to be Frankenberry for me.
Surprisingly, I'm in complete agreement here. Number 3 for me is also Frankenberry. Whoa. But it does have the possibility to be number 2 on certain days, like you say, because if you leave it in the milk long enough, you get that strawberry milk at the end. So sometimes, if you're in that mood, you get that strawberry milk, that could bump it up to a number 2 possibly.
Chef's kiss. Strawberry milk.
Now, we promised to talk about Halloween costumes a little bit. I know both you and I are big on Halloween costume parties. And, what have been some of your favorite costumes over the past couple of years that you've done?
I'll tell you one that kills. And it doesn't ever get noticed the right way. Because technically it's a pop culture costume. Because if you're a fan of the Karate Kid franchise, you've seen this costume in the movie. It's just never really correlated. And like, oh, that was in Karate Kid. Everybody just sees it and it's like, that's a badass costume. So my go-to is dude in the shower. Get yourself a hula hoop. Tuck tape that thing. Get you a shower curtain with some hoops. Ring it around the hula hoop. Get you some flesh-colored clothing. Get you a nice little shower cap going. get a candy cane because you know they sell them already. That's your faucet. And you walk around and you're in the shower all day. It's an amazing outfit. And it was used in the Karate Kid. That's how Daniel LaRusso got away from the skeletons during the dance. So now you know.
I'll tell you one that I did a couple years ago for work and, won in the costume contest. Both of us are big fans of the Funko Pop world. Took a big piece of the foam board, made like the front face of a Funko Pop.
Ooh.
Made like a chase edition of, what my job was there as a security monitoring personnel. Hand painted the outfit that I was going to wear that day. Popped it right up. It was great.
That sounds amazing. I need to see photos of that.
Mm-hmm. They're on my other computer, fortunately, so I'll have to get them for you later. We had my wife and I, we did a Halloween craft show last weekend. They told us, bring candy for the kids, whatever.
Right.
Anybody that was Marvel or any kind of superhero got double the candy from us.
As they should.
Mm-hmm.
Bless those kids.
Got a couple comments here.
Oh.
Jovan, all sexy over there.
Was that Hector? I love Hector.
Nope, that was Brian.
Oh, I love Brian.
Penny saying I got the best costumes. Brian saying that I do. Brian wants to do a Buckle Bomb, I'm assuming, costume contest. Perhaps we can make that happen this year.
When I tell you guys, when I finish up with because we're going to do another round of these costumes,
Mm-hmm.
when I tell y'all what I'm making or about to undertake for my job, I don't know if you want to be in the costume contest, but we could try.
I don't know. I got a really good one planned this year, so, we'll keep things secret for now. Stay tuned for the Buckle Bomb costume contest.
$20 if Brian goes as Effie.
Back to the monster cereals. Number 2. For me, it's Count Chocula at number 2.
Oh, swerve Strickland on everybody.
Count Chocula is great. Count Chocula and Blueberry, it's 1A and 1B. For me, Count Chocula is that. Most days it's B. It's a great go-to. It's my number 2. What about you?
I love the fact that I think everybody thought this was going to be Blueberry because chocolate is almost always everyone's number 1. But I'm with you. For me, Count Chocula is number 2. And I think it could be a little bit of burnout because I do like the cereal a lot, but I also had a lot of chocolatey Fruity Pebbles. I had a lot of what's the other one that's kind of like the chocolatey Fruity Pebbles? I'm blanking. There's another one that's almost the exact same thing. And then you have Count Chocula. So to me, they're all the same. They all kind of run around the same line. You get the milk afterwards. That's the chocolatey milk. That's amazing. But I think that's a solid number 2 pick. And number 1 kind of speaks to more why I had number 1 as number 1. But number 2 is solid. Count Chocula. I'm not going to say no to a bowl of Count Chocula.
No, you'd be crazy. If you want to know a great chocolate cereal, I just saw this in stores for the first time last week or 2 weeks ago, is the chocolate peanut butter Cheerios.
Ooh.
Now, those are good.
They should be heart healthy, too, because they're Cheerios. Yeah.
But yeah, so that leaves number 1 for the cereals, Blueberry. Who knew Blueberry cereal could taste so good?
Yes. And I think that's it. It's just Blueberry is one of those flavors that you don't really think of like, I could really go for some blueberries. But when you get it, it's just like, bam, blueberry. And it's just like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Speaking of blueberry, I saw this online. I don't know if it's true, so take it with a grain of salt here. I saw at the Dream World Coca-Cola, the flavor reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me and a lot of people I know that tried it, strong mango taste. Everybody thought it was like their version of the mango Pepsi. Apparently, Coca-Cola said it's blueberry.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, time for the main event, food-wise. You want to go first with your snack cake, or you want me to go first here?
I'll go first with the snack cake and let you finish it off grandiose style.
Okay.
So this was touted, and once again, Hostess with the mostest, Hostess, because, hey, sponsor us. Hostess, this one was called their Halloween scare snack or boo snack or some crap like that. It's all black, chocolate covered, got this weird texture up top that kind of, feels like it could have been a Rice Krispie treat top, but it's not. It's just really cake. So this one, Kenny Jones, if you're still watching, might taste like Halloween. So it's got a coffee-ish smell to it. And full disclosure, I haven't eaten one of these yet. I've almost killed the whole box of the cupcakes, though, because I know I like those. So, split it apart for science.
Let's get that cross section.
Hell, that cross section right there. That's not the white cream that's normally in there. This is a light beige cream. And it has like this toffee kind of smell to it. It kind of... and the cake is orange as well. So, I'm getting tiramisu vibes because it's got the chocolate outside. The cake's bringing in a spice, but that cream's got a little bit of coffee in it. So, yeah, I think it's a little awkward. I could see what they were going for, but this doesn't really hit. Maybe it hits fall-ish because it's got like a coffee tone, spice tone with chocolate.
Which is weird because you don't think coffee when you think of fall.
No, not at all. Maybe cold weather. That's what they were shooting for.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Couple comments here. Brian with the moaning means that he likes it. And Kenny, I'm still here, Jojo. That throw makes it hard to concentrate.
It's growing back in.
And we're all happy about that.
It's sad because I actually have to cut it again real soon.
Okay.
We'll talk later about that one.
All right. So out of 10, what are you rating this one?
It's so weird because it's not the traditional flavors that I would have said it was our boo or scream cake. Flavor, it's there. I mean, it's got a very defined flavor. I'm not going to lie about it. But for me personally, it doesn't hit what I think the fall would be. So I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. And I'm thinking this is going to land on the will not purchase again. Just because it's too much of a clash for me.
What if you're at the gas station or the 7-Eleven and they got the single pack right at the counter? Are you buying it? If you got a little hankering for it?
If there's a single pack and I wanted like a tiramisu cupcake, I'd go for it.
Okay. All right. Now for my main event here, I saw on TikTok yesterday, Pringles came out with a couple new flavors. Walmart had two of them exclusively.
Oh.
The one I went for, they didn't have. They had a French fry and ketchup flavor, which I'm like, okay, I love ketchup chips. Let me try this one. Didn't have it. I spotted the hot honey, which is a Walmart exclusive. I'm like, okay, not what I came for, but I'll get it, for science. And then I spotted this one, which is also a Walmart exclusive.
Oh,
Philly cheesesteak Pringles. Me, I think this has a lot of potential to be a really good flavor. But depending on the seasoning, it could go south really quick as well. All right, so right off the bat, without even getting close to it, you get that, how when you open a bag of Cheetos, you get that cheesy kind of smell?
Yeah.
Same thing kind of here.
Oh. Maybe they went with Cheese Whiz flavoring.
The aroma has, if you've ever had like an onion infused cheddar cheese kind of, cheese, That's what this smells like. You have the strong onion taste. You have the strong cheese smell. So this is different. This has a couple different flavors coming at you, and not all at once. At first, you get a strong cheese kind of taste, almost like a processed Cheese Whiz or Velveeta kind of taste.
Yes.
A slight kick of onion, but more like an onion powder, not really like a caramelized onion that you'd put on a cheesesteak.
Okay.
And then kind of like an overcooked, been on the grill too long, green pepper kind of taste after that.
Oh, a wilted bell pepper.
It's not horrible. I'll probably finish this can. I'm going to go a 5 out of 10. I don't think I would buy again, though.
Wow. That sucks. I had high hopes for that flavor because I was thinking, college kid, don't got enough money. Maybe that's dinner some nights right there. Maybe it was just the first chip. What are we thinking on the next one?
I mean, same kind of thing. It's same flavors there. I mean, it didn't live up to hopes, but it didn't. It's not a complete letdown either.
Okay. It's not terrible.
No.
Okay. Kenny, I'll tell you what. I don't know if Sarah's Pringles or the first item, which I'm blanking right now. What was the first item? The Pop-Tarts. There you go. Cost $3.50. But I'll sell you a single cupcake for $3.50.
The Pop-Tarts did not cost $3.50, but they were close. It was a $3.94.
Oh, so there you go. You only have to borrow a few cents there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. So, we also talked about, in the promo script that we were going to talk about the future of the show a little bit. We're kind of going to rebrand the show a little bit. Our food show's not going anywhere. Starting with our next show, you're going to see us under a new name. We are going to be known as the Taste Buds. Yes, corny name, but hey, it works.
That's right.
You're going to see a different style of presentation. You're going to see a lot more videos. You'll see, we'll still do a bi-monthly show. Every couple of weeks we'll put a show on together. We'll talk conversation. But you may see us upload single videos. You're going to see new item reviews if one of us goes to somewheres. Both, Jay and I are different regions, so we're going to have different restaurants, or we might try something interesting at a mom and pop restaurant. So, we'll pull out our phones, we'll shoot a quick, review video. We may do videos of, the restaurant itself besides just a menu item. We may try a couple different things. You'll see crazy trends on Facebook. Hey, we may decide to cook one for dinner, so we'll shoot a video. We may do it together. We're also going to do a series. Both Jay and I are big fans of sandwiches. So we're going to keep the wrestling aspect in this new series along on Taste Buds. We don't have a name for it, but it's going to be sandwiches kind of themed after wrestlers or, wrestling in general. So be on the lookout for that. There's going to be a separate YouTube channel for this, a separate TikTok. This is Jay's and I's hope, maybe to get that Netflix deal or that Hulu deal. Got to get that Netflix and chill money.
That's right.
But it's still going to be under the Buckle Bomb umbrella. It'll be Taste Buds presented by Buckle Bomb or a division of Buckle Bomb Entertainment. So it's still all together, but separate. Together, but separate.
That's right.
So be on the lookout for that. And, we hope you come on some adventures. In the springtime, I know we've talked about bringing a series that for a cookbook I wrote but haven't published, due to copyright issues. Burgers and Baseball. series. We're going to bring it to you in the spring. Probably as spring training starts. Bring the local flavors of each city to a burger. So that can get really fun, really interesting.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And then one day we may just be lucky enough to visit the baseball parks of all major league,
Mhm.
teams and try their touted thing. I don't know what you guys up there have in New York for the Mets, but down here, the Rangers, we have what's known as the Boomstick. Okay. And this is a Texas mile long hot dog topped with brisket, pico, jalapenos, nacho cheese. Beans are optional. And this thing is just amazingly gigantic, and it is the Boomstick.
That is very interesting. I'll have to research to see what I can't remember what specialty foods Citi Field has for the Mets. But a classic staple of New York City is that hot dog cart.
Oh.
And the big staple in New York City is you got like a little sauteed onions and like a ketchup sauce. That's a big staple in New York City. So maybe that makes its way to one of our burgers.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Who said bull fries?
That's Kenny.
Kenny, you would be amazed to find out that I have had bull fries before. And the reasoning behind bull fries is my people, my family, we country folk. We have country folk in the family, right? And unfortunately, I have been the victim of one of these bull fries, and I didn't know what it was, and I ate it. So hey, it happens.
Kenny with the jokes, because we're now into postseason baseball. What's the difference between a Dodger dog and an Angel dog? You can buy a Dodger dog in October.
Oh, that's sad. And you know what? Hats off to my Rangers. We sucked it up this season, but at least we didn't do what I wanted to do when the Yankees were in town. We gave Judge the opportunity to hit that home run. I would have just beamed him at every bat. I don't care. We had a suck season. You're not going to make history in our house, but they let him hit number 62 or whatever, so that's good on them.
I can't think of the guy's name from the Oakland A's last night. Was retiring. So last night was his final game. Final at bat, hit a walk-off home run.
Oh, damn.
What a way to end your career.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd rather just go out striking out because I feel like I can no longer play, so it's probably good for me to walk away. If I hit a grand slam, I have it in the back of my mind, I could still do this.
February rolls around. It's like, oh, fuck, spring training's coming.
Exactly. I got to get in shape. Cue Rocky montage.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us here today. So apparently, as far as the should you buys, stick with the Hostess Halloween cupcakes tonight, apparently.
They are the bee's knees.
Mm-hmm. All right. Have a great night, everybody.